right, so I have officially finished The Emperor's Soul, and let's talk about it. So, I liked it. I did. Similarly to my feelings about Elantris, I did feel like it dragged a little bit. For whatever reason, for anyone that has ADD as well, we can't really control what information our brains accept, And so you'll just read like the same sentence over and over and over, and you're like, I swear I do want to read this book, but your brain is like, not today. So there were a lot of moments where I had a really hard time focusing on it, and I think because there were moments, being completely honest, I got kind of bored. Just a little bit. Like, Shy's cool. I like the idea of a forger in this world, and I understand this is like a novella thing, so it's short. It's just Shy stuck in a room for 3 months, trying to figure out how to forge a soul. I thought the premise was really cool. I like the idea that there was an emperor and that there was an assassination attempt, and his family died, and he's like comatose essentially, and so they hire this person who can forge souls to try and save him from making sure that the entire empire doesn't collapse and stuff like that. Like, I think that's cool. But when it was talking about, rocks and wood and furniture and it thinking what it was, therefore it was, and, the 3 realms and how that all stuff went, my brain was like, what are we talking about? How does this... What? I thought Galtona was a cool character. I did really enjoy the back and forth between Shy and him, because he was like the Emperor's buddy, and he's like, hey, listen, I knew him really well. So I did enjoy that. I liked the idea that she had to like basically interview everyone around him to get an idea of who he was, to then reforge him. I thought that was cool. That actually kind of reminded me, because as an actor, when you're doing character work, a lot of it is like getting to the base elements of who the character is so that you can portray them. And there was some really fun overlap in what I do and what she does. So I thought that was cool. Zoo's crazy. The fact that she ended up with this horse, I think, was really funny. The fight with the skeletals, that was cool. I did enjoy that. I liked the conversations between the Emperor, once he came back, between her and the Emperor, and Galtona and the Emperor. I thought that was cool. I do love the fact that at the end, Galtona's like, no, she's not coming back because her masterpiece is literally running our country now. So she'll feel pretty good about that. So I thought that was cool. Similarly to Elantris, I didn't really connect until like the end when stuff got kind of cool. It was a little boring sometimes for me, and I don't know if that was because of the story itself didn't like just super grab me, or if it was a me issue where my ADD was just like, nope, we need a little more. Whatever it was, it was tough to focus sometimes, but I did enjoy it. I like Shy. I thought it was very cool, the fact that she has like the essence markers, and each one is like a different personality of herself, and she can like physically change as well. That was cool, because there's a whole idea, I forgot the name of it, or if it's a quote or something, but the idea that like we as human beings have multitudes within us, and so like the version of ourselves that we present, to our boss, our partners, our siblings, our families, strangers, they're all different parts of us, but are also all us. I thought that was really cool. I like that she can turn into Shizan, a badass warrior lady to fight, and then she can turn into a beggar, and then she can turn into the forger. Like, I thought that was cool, because it was like, hey, yeah, we as human beings, we have all these different sides to us as well. She just can like boop, and like physically change. That's pretty cool. I wonder if anyone has like a stamp tattoo, They probably do, right? There's got to be at least one human being walking the earth right now that has, like, a stamp tattoo. Especially judging by how much I see online, how much people loved this story specifically. But yeah, overall, I dug it. It was fun. I don't know. I'm shit at ranking stuff, so I'm not gonna. But I will say, I'm glad that I read it now in this order, because coming off of Elantris and the Hope of Elantris, this feels like it fits in that kind of vibe. So that's exciting. But that said, up next, I'm starting Era 2. Era 2's next! The Alloy of Law is what's next, and I'm so excited. It's going to be great. So stay tuned, because that is coming, friends.